All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what camera to look at anymore, but welcome to the worst podcast on the internet.
Worst.
I, of course, am your boy Rob. We got,
Big homie Fortune.
we got,
Vivo.
and we got
Father Figueroa.
Father Figueroa,
Figueroa.
special guest,
It's the worst.
everyone's dad, everyone's favorite dad. So
Highly his favorite dad.
I want I want to get started off rip. So explain to me this Elon Musk thing that you were just telling me.
So from what I've put together and read, non-invasive, same-day procedure, 3 chips in the brain, and you get the power of the internet for both your brain and your actual motor function.
So it's essentially making you an android.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you can wet every shot.
Ooh.
Damn, I wonder if
You
that'll
seen
be
that video?
legal.
Yeah, because then what if everybody can wet every
Video
shot, right?
of the robot.
Yeah. No,
Shooting?
what video?
Yeah,
No.
there's like a in China they made like a robot. She was like as accurate as Steph Curry.
Of course.
Like-
If you can line up the
Perfect
form.
eyes with the rim.
They started it from like the
True,
free
Google
throw,
does have that
then they
power.
went to the 3-point, and now like it's like damn near like on point with half court.
Well, if you think about that, yeah, Google does have the power and Apple and all these things to use your camera to like measure. You can measure your house with your camera because of the depth of field sensors and stuff. So, I mean, I guess you could essentially line up, like you said, the shot even that far out, and then just know exactly how much pressure and how much joint use and everything.
Man.
If you did have the powers of an android. But would you have to, so this is the question I have, would you have to know to look up that information, or would you just automatically, it would just do it for
It
you?
would probably be like a plugin you add.
Plug in,
You know what
right?
I'm saying?
Probably gonna have a Siri.
I mean,
Like,
y'all.
you don't have the basketball plugin. That one's like $49
Please
a
hold.
month.
Loading.
And if you don't pay your subscription, you're getting balled up on the court.
Wow.
You know?
Damn. And you're
Might
you're
be
for
something
sure
like
getting
that.
balled up. Doesn't matter where you go to play ball anymore.
Yeah. Somebody, a few people are
Interesting.
gonna
We
be,
get,
you know,
we get crossed up
Androided
again. The
Roid it up.
Damn, think about
But
that for like for gambling, counting cards.
Yeah. Well, if you think about this is
They'll
the
probably
first
turn it
step.
off when you walk in the building though, because I mean, with our
Oh,
phones
yeah,
right now.
fact.
Yeah.
In fact, they'd be like, yo, no droids allowed.
Boom. You on our Wi-Fi now?
Yeah, of course.
I wonder, yeah, because you would have, I mean, unless you have like some super strong, I don't think you could put a radio in your head though, like for 4G. I don't know, man. I don't know enough about science.
Have you seen that Dark Mirror episode?
Yeah,
Which
where
one?
they can play everything back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was nuts. Yeah.
Nuts.
That's probably one of the best episodes of the newer episodes.
I don't know about the new season. The new season of
the
of
new
Black
one with
Mirror was a
Hannah
little
Montana and all
funny.
that. It was not the
It was
same.
a little
bro.
funny, yeah. I didn't like it.
Like I didn't like the Street Fighter one.
Hannah
man.
Montana?
that one was weird.
Like
It
Miley
was
Cyrus.
just it didn't.
But
I
it
didn't
also-
understand
the Street Fighter
Miley
one
Cyrus.
was. Yeah,
I didn't-
I hit you with a comment on your thing. I don't know if you ever got it
What?
because you did the face app to the girl thing.
Yeah.
And it was like Carl is online.
Carl, I didn't
Like, 'cause you
I
never
didn't
saw
get
that episode.
Nah.
Oh, you
what, you
didn't
talking about
get
Black
that.
Mirror?
He was talking about Black Mirror.
Nah, I think you hit me with that on Twitter with the Young Thug shit.
Oh,
What's
that too.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was that too. Yeah, I was
double
dropping
dip.
those. I was dropping
Double
those.
dip on the same joke.
I was dropping those everywhere, bro.
He's
Yeah,
like,
like a-
someone's gonna crack up, bro.
Nah,
Said
because
Young Thug sent you a friend quest.
yeah,
That's so funny, bro.
yeah, that was.
What y'all think
different.
about
That
the
was
Thugger
different.
album?
Say
Y'all
what?
heard, y'all
That
heard
was
the
different, but it
Thugger?
was close.
Thug a
The
thug.
Thugger album?
I like it. What
Yeah.
about it?
I didn't hear it. I heard it was dope.
I like
It
it.
slaps. I got some joints.
I like Young
heard
Thug.
some
The
was
older
good.
I get, the more he's like a fine wine. The more I start to like his crooning.
I agree.
Bro. I'm like, damn. Sometimes, because I like, okay, for example, I understand how people felt about Future. They're like, dog, sometimes I just like to hear his voice. I don't give a shit what he's saying, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was never really into Future like that. But Young Thug, I feel
I
like
think Young Thug is kind of like the king of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
kinda just gotta ride out with his voice.
I just
He's
wanna
a
hear what he's
disciple
gonna
of
do.
Lil Wayne. Like he's
Yeah.
what Lil Wayne wanted to do with Rebirth, and he
Yeah.
just kind of ran away with it, not giving a fuck. And Birdman just he re-upped on Lil Wayne basically with Young Thug, dog.
maybe he's got an Elon Musk chip in his body.
For real.
But it's tuned to auto tune. He got the
For
auto tune
real.
plug.
and
in.
it's draining Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
possible.
I think that album has hitters. I think that the beats are low par.
You think?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
I really like the beats.
Some of the beats
Who's
are
on the
fire.
the one with Gunna, the one that's like been like the one on.
Yeah,
That's
on
what I'm saying. There's a
Wheezy,
few
Wheezy.
bangers.
Yeah.
Wheezy,
There's a
Take
few
Heed.
bangers, but
Yeah.
overall, I don't know.
Yeah, the standard.
I like them, bro.
I fuck
It's
with
a little
it.
slow.
You know
Yeah.
what? It is a little slow, but
I like that shit.
I like it. I like that song, the Hot or whatever that you were saying.
Hot as fire.
Yeah. The beat at the beginning, the first note, I thought it was Middle Child. The first time I heard it, just that first
We were talking
note.
about that shit, like I thought T Minus made that shit.
And I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, is this like a remix or something? And then it takes off somewhere else. But
Why am I the only homie without a laptop, bro?
because you didn't bring a laptop.
Because y'all didn't tell me.
Because you got the
anything.
Bluetooth brain,
Yo, you want
dog.
to be on this show?
Elon
nah,
Musk,
hey,
dog.
don't bring a laptop.
You got to be at a disadvantage.
Damn, you didn't get that memo?
Don't bring the laptop, bro.
Here, you can
We
share
want
with
you
me.
to feel uncomfortable.
I'm not on a
Just
laptop.
have limited access to information.
I'm on
or
an
be that
iPad.
on your phone.
Oh
Whoa.
man. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's what's rolling me around here.
Cart Winslow.
Cart Winslow.
All right.
Smart Court.
I'm just kidding, man. I just feel like I should have something here.
What y'all think is the song of the summer?
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, he likes that song.
No, that's not a summer song though.
It's a good song.
Song of the summer.
You know what song G like? Well, he
Boasty.
put G on. A G put me on about. I mean, I heard it, but I didn't know how like big it was. Drogba.
Drogba, like the soccer player.
Yeah. What's it called? Damn, I can't think of the song right now. Like
It's called Drogba. The song is called Drogba.
I'm pretty sure. I can't even think of Buddy's name right now. I'm
Let me see
up.
it. Let me look it up, man. Don't
What
worry
kind
about it.
what kind of music?
Like soca, Afrobeat.
Afro
Oh, you're talking about the. You're talking
Afro-
about that
Joanna.
Yeah, that's my shit too.
Joanna.
That's that
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it
I've
came
heard it. Like I think like he was talking about.
That's
We
the
heard it
hardest
in
record,
DR.
yeah. I'm gonna give it to that record too. That's
Yeah,
the hardest record.
and he's like, and I saw it was like 38 million views, and I don't know, they
haven't
got
heard
the Drogba coast. That sounds fire.
The Drogba's
It's
hard.
a good vibe. The
Guap,
beat's fire.
Guap Dad 4000 featuring G-Eazy.
I just got put
Guap
onto
Dad
that.
4000. That's a good joint.
I haven't heard
Shout
that
out,
either.
shout out Guap Dad 4000.
Guap Dad
He's
4000.
wild.
Hit me with
I
a-
seen
hit-
a
hit me
video
with
with
a
him
follow,
getting
Guap Dad.
domed up right around LA. That's just hilarious.
I fuck with Guap Dad, man.
He's a trip.
Damn, this shit looks like a GTA drawing or something. His cover.
Talk about Thugger. London was a summer banger for
London's
me.
hard,
Though.
yeah.
I love London.
I do like that song a lot. I think everybody likes
He's
that song.
opening up for J. Cole, right?
Who, Young
Yeah,
Thug?
his last
Yeah.
album. Yeah, I mean the last tour for Your Eyes Only. I'm pretty
He
sure.
opened up for J. Cole.
Yeah, I think that was recent, but
Damn, that would be a good show, man.
yeah, no, it happened because I think I missed it. But at the
Yeah.
time, I didn't really care about Thugger
And from
like
what
that.
I heard,
ain't gonna
I
lie.
think J. Cole. Oh yeah, J. Cole was coming out first as a different artist, like with a mask or some shit.
No, but his character like on 1985.
Edward some shit.
Yeah,
Y'all didn't hear about that?
No.
nah.
He was opening up. He was opening up for his own show under a different name
Who
with
was?
like a mask on. J. Cole,
Wow.
and then Thugger, and then J. Cole as J. Cole.
That's kind
So
of
he
fire.
would come up. That's a good way to like workshop stuff.
He like opened up for himself.
Who
pretty
who
much.
who also had like aliases? Like off top, I think about like Mac Miller and
Yeah.
Larry Fisherman.
Larry Fisherman.
Well, it depends.
Larry Fisher, yo, there was a Larry Fisherman jazz album, or it was
Yeah.
mostly jazz, bro. That shit was my vibe. If we could pull that shit up, yo, one time
The
for Mac,
4-track?
bro. Yeah, something
4-track
like
joint?
that.
I think
like
it's called-
one of y'all might have put me onto it, or we heard that shit.
I don't think it's Larry Fisherman though. I think it's Larry something else.
It's
but
definitely Fisher. Something.
Larry Fisherman is his producer, or was his
Yeah,
producer
I think
alias.
you're right. I think he even had a third alias.
Yeah, and he had a third
Oh, okay,
alias for this
okay.
jazz album.
What other artists have like other
Tyler's
made,
got a lot.
But you mean
but
like,
nah, but I'm saying you know
mean
like
actually come out with like a
yeah,
different project and
yeah,
everything.
because everybody got that. Yo, if you ain't nice, you ain't have an alias. Like you ain't got like you got your stage name, and you got your like little nicknames. But then there's a artist like your sub like conscious. I don't know what you want to call it, but
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. I can only think of the bigger people. Like,
Larry Lovestein. That was the
Larry
jazz.
Lovestein.
That was
Ooh,
Mac
for
Miller.
real?
Yeah,
yo,
that was the Mac Miller's
find that
jazz.
shit
thing.
ASAP.
Larry Lovestein. That reminds me of what's this guy name in Parks and Recreation? Duke Sterling.
Oh yeah, there's an alias, bro. That is so funny.
Yo.
The Duke.
You say Duke, I think about Duke. I ain't singing Big Mouth.
Damn, I don't watch that show, yo.
What? You don't? Oh yeah. You saying
I seen a couple episodes. That's just kind of
Season 3's coming out. That's why I say that.
Maybe
shit.
I'll give it another chance.
And they have
bro.
It's kinda
they got the 3 with the monster.
Yeah.
With the 2 in the pinky, 1 in the stinky. And
Oh,
then
no.
I think wherever I found it, it was like the comments like, "Yo, if you know what that means, you a sick fuck."
Damn.
Like it
I
was
mean, or we grew up in the early 2000s.
for real.
The Shocker
Yo,
Boy.
it's about to be 2020. Like,
Yeah, it's a whole new decade, bro.
that's wild. You seen the all decade?
Think about it. The 20s. We're going to the 20s. Think
Yeah,
about
bro.
that.
Back in the Twinkies.
When we were in the 90s, we were thinking like when you would think back to the 20s, you'd be like, wow, that was so long ago, the 20s. But now think about it. We're in a new version of the 20s.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild.
It's gonna be the new 20s.
The
New 30s, new
the second
40s.
decade of the new century.
We
bro.
might even get to see the new 60s, which like my parents were born in the 60s. That's weird.
Crazy.
That's
Because
wild,
what else are
bro.
they gonna call it? It has to be the 20s, right?
They're
They're gonna be like the 2020s.
I think they're gonna call it the 2020s, bro.
Oof.
the two.
But listen, in the
man.
1880s, you know, I'm sure they were talking about the 60s were the 1860s, you know. So
Yeah.
we've just never encountered a repeat like in our
Nah,
life.
it
like
might
that.
be the 20s and then the 1980s. I mean, the 1920s are the 1920s.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for a little bit.
Yeah, because they
I
never
mean,
call
they-
it. Because think about
Oh,
it, the
you're right,
1820s
you're
weren't the 20s; they were just the 1820s.
I wonder. I don't know. I didn't live back then. I couldn't say. But we never say the 1990s. We say the 90s. You say the 80s. You don't say the 1980s.
That's right.
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
Right now, that's what I'm saying. So I wonder if they'll say the 2020s or the 20s. I don't know. The Roaring 20s again. You know, like old school. Things are gonna cycle back, bro.
Sheesh.
What if we're
What if we're about to see prohibition again? Whoa.
like what state is technology going to be in?
Like
100 years. You know what I'm saying? When we look back at the 1820s,
yeah.
they didn't have shit. The biggest technology
know.
they had was like wheels, probably cogs and shit.
No, they had machinery, bro. They had an
For real.
industrial revolution, I think, by then.
By what year now?
The 1800s, I think so. I don't know.
1820s.
But
Then we got
there was no
1920
electricity.
with bro, like prohibition.
Yeah.
That was
You think
the
about
1900s.
You talking about
Industrial
1920? Think about
Revolution.
Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah,
That was my
1800s.
shit.
That's hard to think about. I think technology is going to be crazy because, I wanted to touch on this.
Industrial Revolution, 1820 to 1840.
Yeah, see.
nuts.
Boom. So that's when shit really
Machinery
started to
and-
pop.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
nuts.
Steam-powered shit.
That's a factoid.
But what was I going to say? My God. Oh, yeah, I wanted to touch on this. The first step is this, like the 3 chips that you're talking about with the Elon Musk stuff, right? But eventually you're going to be able to upgrade that system with, like, limbs and stuff, right? Like, attach...
I think that's the point. Is that like, how do you make a human a robot? Like, you can put a robotic arm on a human, but that's kind of boom.
Yeah.
Like, the human body is in and of itself a machine.
A machine.
So if you can control it from the brain,
The computer.
Right.
then your arm already becomes the robotic arm.
But you could
get
also
me?
upgrade the arm.
I'm
That's
sure.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're
Put
putting
like machinery on it and shit.
But if you're putting chips in your brain, now at what point does that become artificial intelligence?
Yeah. And how
And-
much of your personality remains?
Yeah. How
That's
much?
a good question.
Right.
Because what if you do it and then you're like, emotion, everything just goes out the window. And you just stop giving a fuck about what doesn't make
Become
logical
standard
sense.
to that chip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I
that's
think
wild.
the point of it is not to take over your
At the bottom.
like your conscious like decisions and shit and like free will. I think it's more about like
Capability.
yeah.
But I just think inevitably, if you have more, you're more cognizant and you have better capabilities and abilities, you're going to just be more logical.
I mean, the
Yeah,
higher
know?
ups at the end of
is
the
that
day,
maybe part of evolution? You never know.
Yeah.
I feel like
It is.
the higher ups at the end of the day, they're just trying to do as much as they
We're not
can to
getting there
control
by
the population,
Yeah.
right?
By what?
I'm saying like the government, they do as much as they can to control the population.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
You know, so like even down to like just tapping into all of our social media and that information and targeting ads towards us, all of this being like, you know what I'm saying? It's the more technology we get, the more we are being watched and controlled.
Yeah.
Not that you know what I'm saying? Not on some
We're
like
already-
conspiracy theory
I'm
shit,
scared of
just on
that
some
5G.
general.
5G. I saw a video
shit
about
hit
it.
on my phone the other day. I was like,
It's not. We don't have real 5G on it.
Yeah.
It's 5GE. It's some
shit
marketing
bootleg.
bullshit.
Alright.
Some bobo.
But they saying
got a
the
headache when I saw the
iPhones,
5G.
they saying the new iPhones are supposed to be.
They're gonna have 5G capabilities.
yeah.
I don't think this. The rumors are not saying that these iPhones, but possibly next year.
I can see
They're always
it.
kind of late to they don't like to do the beta testing for networks and shit.
Yeah,
The iPhone 3G came out after 3G had been out for a
Yeah.
minute. When they went to 4G,
BlackBerry would have at that time. I bet.
BlackBerry
Yeah.
used to like they had the Bold, which was like the first 3G BlackBerry.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
first
BlackBerry
3G
days were
BlackBerry.
fire.
hit.
I love that Bold too. And then the Bold 2 came out, and then everyone had it. The Bold was exclusive to AT&T. The Bold 1.
Was it?
Yep, for a while.
I had,
the
I
one
had,
was
I had
the
the
bigger one?
exclusive
It was
for
the big
Verizon.
like
Yeah.
circular.
I had the Verizon exclusive. I forgot what that shit was called though, but that shit was gangster. I love my joint.
The curve.
It was
No,
like the
no.
curve, but something else.
No, the
BlackBerry
curve.
had a quick run,
That
bro.
curve. That shit
Yeah,
was
that
lasted a
shit was
couple
gangster.
years.
That's
I held on to
keyboard?
BlackBerry
Yeah.
for a
I tried
long
to,
time.
I was running
I
with that
tried
shit,
to.
but they.
And
I
then
liked it a lot.
actually we all
also,
did.
it was a brick breaker. I
No,
kept trying to go
you
ham.
switched
that
to
game was
Android
so
early.
litty.
Nah, not
Yes,
early.
no, yes. You got the
I
first
definitely
Android
met
phone.
Jesse when I had a
Curve 2
BlackBerry.
kind of shit.
But you got literally the first
Yeah, I had
Android
the
phone.
G, what
the
was it,
G1.
G1? Yeah.
That was the you switched literally when it
That
started.
shit was gas. I remember when I first hit Android, I was like, whoa, it's a computer.
This one died, but it's all good. We'll just work with that angle for now.
It died already?
Yeah, bro. The battery sucks on that little
Wowzers.
guy.
No longer got to worry about you.
I'll
rolling.
plug it in now though. But keep going. Yeah, BlackBerry was the shit, dog.
I think. Should we pause that?
No. Just let it rock.
All right.
Just run it.
BlackBerry days were fire though.
You remember when you lost your BlackBerry and you had to hit everybody with the pin again?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were like, nah, no, you can't transfer it. Why would you ask me that question? You've never lost your BlackBerry, apparently.
Yeah. You know what else was hard?
You don't
Can't
feel my
transfer
pain.
it.
Switching up your
New pin.
switching your fucking contacts over.
Yeah.
And like when I switched
I don't
from
even remember. How would you do that on BlackBerry?
dude, when I switched from
You had to have
Sidekick to
Messenger,
BlackBerry,
right?
I had to start over.
BBM,
Oh, yeah, when you
the
jump
software.
from,
Yeah, that little
Yeah,
software
yeah.
joint.
RIM had the software. Oh, desktop
RIM.
manager.
Yeah.
Desktop manager.
Yo, that
That's
shit was
true.
so
That
slow.
wacky-ass
Yo, I remember when we
borderline
started
DOS.
working.
Shit sucked.
Yeah, when we were at AT&T and like before they did a whole little remodel, we were like in the desks,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking training, doing that shit.
You
like,
were in there before the remodel.
Yeah,
huh?
like it was like 2 weeks or like we had that little break, whatever. When I just started, it was like 2 weeks. I learned this shit, and then we had like the remodel, so I had to help out and like.
Bro, we were working out of the back of the store, probably as big as this room. Just instead of being set up like this, it was long.
Oh my god, yeah. We
But
had
it was
people
about the
come
same
through
square
back.
footage. People
through
would
the
have to come
bike.
to the back. They would knock and
Straight
I'd be
to the
like,
bike, man.
go around. And we would be in a small little place and that shit got lit. It was full in that thing.
We were making some paper.
Yeah. We did make some paper. What came out? It was an iPhone drop.
Yeah, it was like
an
the worst
iPhone
time for the
drop.
remodel,
Yeah,
yo.
That's what
Damn.
happened.
No
bro.
fucks were given, my friend.
People did not care. And the kind of clients
That
we
was
had
at the
there
joint
in Weston.
right off
West.
Weston Road.
We had real clients though, repeat clients. We didn't have we had new people, but
Yo,
it wasn't like a high volume store like that. We just had people that have been going to that store for
Yeah, the old
years.
heads.
Shout out
too,
my
right?
boy Mark
Yeah.
Jones, dog.
Yeah, Mark Jones
Mark
from
Jones from
ESPN.
ESPN. We had Dan Marino.
Yep.
Who else we had on there? I had Kevin Willis one time. Kevin Willis is a throwback player. You
Yeah,
know,
there was
like,
a couple players.
Yeah, it was
Dan Marino came in and I was like, "Yo, do you remember me?" he was like,
yeah.
"Yes, I do." And I was like, "I used to park your car." He goes, "Oh yeah, at the Galleria."
No way. He
He
said that?
did remember. He's like, "You got a
Wow.
beard now." I'm like, "Yeah, they used to make me shave." He's like, "Yeah, I remember you." I used to park him in his wife's car, but I had a big beard at AT&T because I
Yeah.
had to shave at the valet place.
Boy.
Damn, and AT&T let you have the...
That was
And
really
AT&T didn't care.
The length
You
of your
on St.
chain.
Nicholas?
The top of the link on the chart.
What, my
I'm
beard?
bullshitting, yeah,
No,
nah.
it was like that probably. Yeah.
it
Bro,
was-
going from clean shave to the full beard, your
Yeah.
mom wouldn't
And you still
recognize
get
it.
the
I know.
Dan Marino.
yeah.
Yeah, and Dan Marino.
He was on
like,
some
He
mini
Valley
Rick
Parks
Rubin. He
his
could have been
car a
Rick
lot,
Rubin
bro.
for Halloween.
He
dog.
did.
I'm saying it a
Yeah.
bunch of different places, so you know he wasn't lying about
Yeah, I
remembering
know.
you.
But he would come to the Galleria like 2 or 3 times a week. You know, he would go get massages, like at the spa, at the Red Door Spa. And his wife would come eat and stuff. I would have both their cars at the same
Let
time.
me tell you something about the Red Door Spa.
It's the
Just
shit.
kidding.
Oh, yeah. It's actually a really nice,
It's
big,
2-3
open
times a
spa.
week, yeah.
Why is it the first thing I think when?
Right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The Red
Yeah,
Door
it's
Spa?
called
the Red Door
Red Door
Spa.
Spa.
Yeah,
What's that?
right.
It's in the Galleria Mall. It's a nice, big, open spa and salon.
It's like a very classy rub and tug.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting rumors about a Miami legend that I personally know.
Oh, now you know.
Hey, Danny, what's up, man? Dinner. Don't forget
Danny, I'm gonna hit you
Thursday.
later. Danny, come on, man. Hit me back. Stop being a little bitch.
Danny, let's sling the pigskin.
Yo. Sling the pigskin. Yo.
Hey, let's put
Nothing
yo,
crazy.
Hey, let's
Hey.
put one in the air.
Him and Robert.
The old pigskin,
Football.
I mean. Oh, stop.
Oh, Danny.
Him and Robert Kraft go to the same
me
spot.
and Danny
Robert
turning-
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
Yeah, Andrew Luck went to that spa. He was like, "Fuck this, I'm retired."
Andrew like need to go to that. Yeah, if he hasn't already, nah, that's probably swooled him.
right?
He probably, yo,
He's like, I need massages all day here.
yo, check his itinerary in the last like couple of months, cause he came out of nowhere and retired. That shit was wild.
I know. Did you hear about
You
that?
know,
Chris?
you know who Andrew Luck is, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, you know Andrew Luck.
Kinda.
You watch football?
Well,
I
he
know
was
who he
he was
was.
supposed to be a really
He's a smart guy. He's from
amazing
Stanford.
player. People thought he was going to be the next generational quarterback, and he just
Yeah.
retired in like his 8th season.
He's as good as Marino, you know. So I'm sure he probably linked up, got contact.
Damn, yeah.
BBM contact.
Don't you ever
for
dare
the
say
low
that again.
with
Marino
Robert
was like,
Kraft.
"Listen, bro, just retire. I got you with a couple dealerships. You get some local
Yeah.
sponsorship shit, bro. You're good." But if you think about it, I mean, Andrew Luck is the type of guy that he's going to be set for life. He could work,
They let him keep the $25 million.
but even still, even without that,
That's fire.
Wait,
Even-
explain that real quick.
Yeah, like he had a remaining contract, and I think it was worth $25 million. And
They let him
And
cash
let him
out.
keep it.
football's not guaranteed.
But it's because, in my opinion, it's because the lawsuit that could be, later down the line. You know what I'm saying? He's retiring after 7 years, which is like, it's like going into his prime as a quarterback because like you've been through it. But he's been through mad injuries.
Yeah.
So they probably let him keep that shit. And incentives to don't be coming
Makes
after us
sense.
later on.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it is the right move regardless. It could be for that, but you don't hear a lot of, I mean, other than like the Robert Kraft stuff, like you don't hear about them being a bad organization like towards their players and stuff like that. Like
Wait, who? What's he?
the Colts. I feel like they're good. Like even like when you were saying when Peyton left, like that was all handled well.
I forgot the whole Irsay situation.
Oh yeah, Robert Kraft, Jim Irsay.
I was gonna say
the
Robert
whole-
Kraft was
the
Patriots.
The Patriots. No, yeah, Jim Irsay.
Yeah,
What
but
happened?
Jim Irsay,
He had money
he
in a
got
bag or
bagged. He
something?
got bagged with like a DUI type shit.
Yeah, and he had like a bunch of money in a black or brown bag or something like that.
Nuts.
Shit is wild. With all these
Football's wild.
but
Isn't
like
that
all
DUI?
these guys in power in general, like they be doing some foul shit. I forgot who just like got bagged, like who's a billionaire. I'm tripping right now, but there's some from Epstein.
Yeah, people do get in crazy shit when they got
Yeah.
all that money.
People
Though.
into some weird shit.
People
with
lose
money,
their shit. They lose their humanity. They don't know how to relate to anyone but other billionaires. And then you
Yeah.
go hang out with billionaires, like what you've been doing. Like, yo, I've been hunting people.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like no, like for real. There's an island off the coast of X, Y, and Z, and you can hunt people, bro. For
Yeah.
real.
Once a month we do only albino people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. They're
You should
easier to
come, you should
spot.
come.
You should come. You should come.
It's
I
like-
can
I
get you. I can get you in. I can get you in.
Yo, use my discount code.
Yeah, exactly.
You talking about Albano night?
Yeah.
Right, somebody in the background.
Epic. It's just another billionaire in the background.
Can't wait.
You should totally come, like from all the way back there.
Damn.
But no, for real,
Kinda
that's what
sick.
happens with billionaires, bro. They start doing crazy, weird shit. Except
Weird
Warren
shit.
Buffett. Warren Buffett, you know what his weird shit is? Eating the same McDonald's
Yeah,
breakfast every
just
day.
laying low, baby.
For real?
Yeah, he's the same. He said he's
How
like,
old is he?
bro, he's older.
that
He's
shit
in
up.
his 80s, I believe, or in his 70s for
Damn,
sure.
Look, give me that a quick fact check. How old is Warren Buffett?
I'm
Warren
looking at that shit
Buffett.
right now.
Warren Buffett. I'll
Warren
doesn't stop
Buffett
eating,
is
my
an
boy.
88-year-old
Talk
man
to me.
still eating McDonald's.
Sock it
88.
to me. 88?
Yo, 88.
Listen, I read.
88.
What is this? What is this McDonald's myth? You
Heart
talking
Okay.
of
about?
a 25-year-old.
I forgot when.
Word, dog.
Sock it to me.
Well, that's part of the thing. He lives in the same house, I believe, in Oklahoma. I don't know, but he's lived in the same
Omaha.
house, Omaha, for the
Nebraska?
for a long time. He drives basically his cars until they don't drive no more. He goes to McDonald's every morning on his way to work, and he gets like a $1 menu breakfast. It's like a I don't know, a muffin or a biscuit or
You know why he
something.
This
does
is what
that?
he- this is what he
People think
orders.
it's because to save money. It's because
Oh,
that
you
shit
got-
hits.
you
It
found
does
it?
hit
It
too.
hits. Don't get it
It's
twisted.
a combo.
It hits.
hits.
Yo,
All right,
the
so-
menu is fire. The
Sometimes
breakfast.
I see what they offer for $1 in the morning. I'm like, wow, this is
Yeah.
unreal. This is so good.
What does he get, Chris?
All right, so on his 5-minute drive to the office, which he's been making for the past 5 decades, Buffett stops by McDonald's and orders one of 3 items: 2 sausage patties, a sausage, egg and cheese, or a bacon, egg, and cheese. Yo, bacon, egg, and cheese is where it's at, first of all.
That's real shit, though.
Warren Buffett drinks several cans of Coke a day.
Whoa.
Yo, he's straight like
That's
Midwestern
just
good old
gas,
boy,
bro.
bro.
That's just gas.
Yeah.
He's an
Does he drive
all-American.
himself or he hits like
All-American.
He's
the...
an all-American.
He says,
Does he drive? He can't drive himself. The Jack Boys.
yo, the
I think he
picture next to
does.
this description is him in the whip like this.
Yo.
He does
Looking
drive
like
him.
he's at a fucking drive-through.
Yo, hey, here for my daily.
Y'all eat the Popeye sandwich yet?
No.
I haven't
Are
tried
you
it.
going to eat the Popeye?
I would
sandwich?
like to if
I'll
it's like if it's there kind of
Let's
shit. I'm not
order
gonna
it.
wait in line.
Let's go
and-
get. Let's go
Right
do it.
now?
Let's go on a G ride.
No,
I'm done.
it's
We
not.
should have
cut
reviewed
that-
it.
yo.
We should have reviewed it live on the
I,
show.
Yeah, right.
I kind
You
of
wanna
wanted to
pause-
do that,
you wanna
but
pause
like,
the
yeah, I
review?
kind of want to do that yesterday, but I was nowhere near one.
But
so-
you know the lines are like legit, like
Still,
hours
though?
long. Yeah.
yo, they're wild. That's
it's
just
crazy. They're long.
And yo, apparently it didn't just come out.
No, it came out in some markets. I read on this on Boxing actually. Shout out Boxing.
This is my question: who's responsible for saying that shit is so fucking good
Word.
that it's like
I
you
need
gotta
the
stop
facts.
what you're doing and go eat it? Like who started that?
No, this okay. It Popeyes did. This screams like directed, exacted, like perfectly.
Nah, but not like to make a line through the like. Where's Popeyes gonna do that on social
You know
media?
how they do that? Yeah, on social
Yep.
media, they get it started. People they pay a couple people to talk about that chicken,
Yo.
and then they purposely pull chicken from the shelves when they have long lines. And now people are going crazy, throwing shit at the employees, and it's
Yo.
all strategic, bro.
One,
crazy.
you saw how much they made off of them all social media, like all the hype. Yo,
Yeah.
28, 25 million dollars.
Yeah.
Off of just the hype, off of social media. That's the power of social media. Two, there's videos of dudes buying it
And
and
reselling it.
still reselling it.
Yeah.
VX, shout out to VX. Like, yo.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Like it's becoming that. Yo, people are doing R&B songs. You seen that shit too?
No.
Oh,
Oh, no.
man. I thought Cito would like
That's
put
not a
that.
bad
My dog
lick.
Rico.
That's
I thought
not
he
a
put
bad
that shit
lick.
on
Pull
the.
up, yo, how many chicken sandwiches you got left?
You can
Yeah,
probably
dog.
honestly,
Cash me out. I'm
That's-
posting up
if
in the
you-
parking lot. $10 a sandwich.
if you show
Bruh.
up at like 10 a.m.,
It's
you
in
can
the
probably
mixtape
get them
game.
all. If you come through at 10 or 11, because the thing is, the lunch lines and like the after work lines are long.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's call
Popeyes,
a Popeyes right now and let's ask them, yo.
do you have?
Yeah, I
chicken
still
sandwich?
got that.
You
Because
still
there's
have
also
chicken
people. You see
sandwiches?
the workers. Yo, y'all seen a meme about Big Shirley and Michael Jordan?
I don't think
Nah.
so.
Yo, Michael Jordan went through the flu game and dropped. You know, however he
Oh,
dropped.
I did see that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Shirley.
Well, Big
his second
Big
shift.
Shirley, yo. Like, and it's Michael Jordan's like hand on knees, tired as fuck or whatever
Oh, my
after the finals.
God.
But you looking at Miss Shirley sitting on a bench with a hand or with a hand in her face, fucking just like just going through it, whatever.
Busy.
And it says, "Oh, Big Shirley." But Big Shirley just got
It's
done
never
doing
been
like
more
a 52
For real.
hour like shift or whatever. Like some shift like
Got
working
it.
a shift with
With
the
the new
with the
chicken
Popeye.
sandwich out.
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
Dog.
That is funny as hell. Actually,
Shout out to Big Shirley.
that is so crazy.
That should be the name of the
When did she
episode,
become?
Big
When did she
Shirley.
become like their spokesperson? I remember her from like maybe 10 years ago or something. But
Popeyes.
love that chicken from
There you
Popeyes.
go. There you go.
That's
good.
it. Thank you.
That was
Bro,
good.
that was nice.
You hit that.
I like fast food, bro.
Damn, why'd you get me started with the like? Let's eat it now, cause now
I'm with the shit stuff.
I'm full though, yo. I can't eat that shit.
We hit the Postmates.
Is there
we
e-
asked for that's a nightmare, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're just
Right.
not gonna have it.
No, they
and-
just sold. They gray them out on Postmates. That was another thing that somebody
Postmates
showed
calls
off.
you back real quick to be just to laugh at you. You're like,
like slick move. Stop.
The guy calls you. He's like, "Hey, listen,
We're
you know they
having
ain't
a
got
rough
nothing.
day. Stop.
It's
You know what?
it's Sunday, man.
But
Show some mercy.
I got
Come
somebody
on.
that could hook you up in your area.
Yo, for real, right?
What the
Yo,
Uber,
hit
Call
this
this
number
number. I'm
up.
gonna text you back.
yeah, the Uber Eats guy calls you back directly. It's like when a Uber guy cancels
Look.
your fare and then texts you like, "Yo, can I?"
Chicken sandwich available
Damn,
this the hustle.
in Doral, cause nobody fucks with Doral.
Yo, for real.
probably in Doral, it's nobody. getting
People
that
are
chicken.
eating elsewhere in Doral. Yo, I kind of trust that though.
Yeah.
I'm with that ride though.
To
Nah,
Doral.
we could dad it. I want the spicy boy.
We could dad it.
We could
Let's
dad
do
it
it.
right now.
Damn.
And I think I get like $5
I'm with
off
you.
or something.
You heard it here first. We'll give you the reaction later. Just
No
don't
mayo,
subscribe.
no
don't
pickles.
like.
I heard it's kind of
Don't
dry.
comment.
That's what I heard.
Dry.
Yeah.
I believe it, but it got a pickle. I fuck with the pickle.
I'm
I
not
fuck
fucking
with
with the
pickles.
pig.
Sometimes the cucumber tastes better pickle.
Regular Cajun.
You know what I'm
fries.
saying? Sometimes the cucumber tastes better pickle.
Oh shit, dude.
Yo, y'all saw you Team USA lost?
Add a
No.
dessert. No, I don't want an apple pie.
They lost to who?
Australia.
Is Patty Mills on the Australia team?
Patty Mills was on there. So was Joe Ingles.
Wow.
Ben Simmons
Ben
wasn't on
Simmons?
that, and they lost by
I don't
like
trust
19.
this man.
Ben Simmons is not playing for
Well,
Australia.
as of right now, like for that game, I'm not
Uh-huh.
sure, but it's a FIBA World Cup. It's kind of like the same thing, like we were talking about. Like, I think the winner gets an automatic bid to the Olympics, like type deal.
Okay.
And I told you last time, and I'm probably gonna like I'm standing by that shit. I don't think the USA gonna win it this time around, like gold. I don't like that squad.
Maybe.
Tell us about your convictions, your priors.
Yeah, tell us about your felonies, bro. What's going on with you and the,
I got a felony story for you.
what's going on with you and the justice system, bud? How's that going? Your relationship with the justice
I've been pretty
system.
clean except for Fabi got a couple red light tickets
Damn.
and it fell on me.
You know what? I'm sorry, I have to just say this. I got a fucking ticket in the mail. It wasn't a red light. It was like a toll or something, but it wasn't my car.
The tag looked like your tag?
No, it was a blurry tag. And I just knew it wasn't my car because it had Audi headlights or tail lights. Like, those are Audi lights. That's not my car.
Dispute
They're shooting their shot, bro.
Yeah.
They got a blurry tag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're
like,
testing your gangster,
They're like,
dog.
look, bro.
They
Whenever
test-
they're training, they're like, yo, whenever
So-
that happens, you go to the thing, you hit the scroll, and you let it just and then you just click one.
That's it.
If it hits, it hits.
It hits, yeah.
Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. It's fine.
We'll take 20% of the.
It's
you don't
only
get you don't get
And this is the
hit for
thing.
that.
I feel like it is like that because it was for like $3.30. So I'm thinking to myself, damn, do they do that? They send that to like 1,000 people, and like they're like, yo, man, quick 2,500. Like some of them did it because it's $3. Like to me, I'm like,
I mean, shit, what's the
Is it
overhead?
worth
like,
it?
It's more like third week on the job. They're like, hey, Rachel, I had $12.80 left over. And
Yeah.
Rachel's like, yeah,
I got you.
put it somewhere. Next
Yeah,
time.
make it happen.
Put it somewhere
That
next
budget's
time.
for a reason.
And she grabs you like mad tight right
Yeah, yeah.
here, and you're like, oh shit.
who
You're
is
like,
this?
And she's
okay.
like, oh, did you
Okay.
mean shh, Rachel?
She's like, just next time, make sure it's zero.
Yeah, zero.
And they start just like, all right, bro, this guy can afford $3.
Honestly, after doing collections, I wouldn't be surprised.
This guy gets mad tickets. He's not even gonna notice this one. Just slip it
Yeah.
in there.
After
believe
doing
that, too.
collection, I'm gonna go talk to my manager, see what we can do. That's such bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It's like put him on hold. You'd be like, yo, what you doing for
Chill,
lunch?
hit your pen.
For real, though.
What are you doing for lunch? Blah blah. Nah, yeah,
I don't like that no
I'm
more.
pretending to talk to my manager right now.
I feel like anybody who's done sales or customer service
On
knows
the
that
phone.
trick.
Yeah, that was a Red Ventures big one, dude.
Yeah. Let me ask my manager.
Hey,
I'll be
guess
right
what?
back. And I'm
What did-
chilling.
He used
5
to-
minutes.
Just used to come back and be like, listen, this is what I did. I got you 3 free boxes, bro.
Don't ask me how.
Don't ask me
Don't
how.
ask me how.
But
Don't
you
ask
can
me
have
how.
4 bedrooms.
No, I don't want to talk to your wife.
Yeah. Your wife, is she there?
You know what? Fine.
Triple combo offer. Don't ask me how.
What's your wife look like? All right, put her on.
Put her on. Yeah. What's she sound like?
The best is when people hit you with the, I'm going to put you on hold for 2 to 5 minutes. You never heard that one?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to put you on a brief hold for 2 to 5
That's the
minutes.
trips to take a piss.
And then in my head, I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if you solve this in 30 seconds? You've committed to the 2 to 5. I know you're going to take the
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Probably even 6.
Especially working on the
Probably
other side.
6.
Probably 6.
Because they know that you're gonna at least wait 5 and be like, fuck.
You're
I'll give them
finessing
another
through your
minute.
shift, you know, at my expense.
That's true.
I hit the speaker and I go on with my life.
Yo, that's so funny. If you're the last call of my shift when I work there, I am finessing that call to no end.
Of course.
Yeah,
Especially if I know I'm getting a sale.
Yeah.
Forget it. It's gonna take 30 minutes to do that.
And
sale.
then you're leaving at exactly 7 p.m.
Yeah.
You
Straight up.
clocking out right on that sale. That's
You
all
You know
I
what's
needed.
crazy is
You're
that
reading disclosures?
all you do is you end up doing what you're supposed to, low
Yeah.
key.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like add the extra value,
Yeah.
give them the extra features and things.
I used to do that anyways. I would take
Follow
long
'em.
calls with people.
Because you know the ones that you put on hold, and when you come back, they're like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." You know, you know which ones
You
you,
ever
can
worked at a
finesse.
call center? We got to do a call center segment. That's
Yeah.
that's his own.
Yeah.
That's his own.
He
fucking
works at a
show.
call center.
Still doing it, baby.
Hey, baby boy.
He works
know
at a
what
call
I'm
center.
saying?
He knows what's up.
Bye.
My boy.
Mera.
I've worked at
That
3.
shit is harsh.
I've worked. Oh look, speak
Tell
of
me about it.
the
Hold on,
devil.
hold on. Can we put him on?
Yeah, put him on.
You're.
Hola.
Wait.
Nope.
Wait.
It's the word.
I hear the stew.
Who's still you in, bro?
I'm at Vivo Spot. You remember Vivo Spot where we broke the wall on the basketball thing?
Wow.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm still out here now. I'm gonna be out here for a little bit. Come through if you want.
I'm working on, bro.
No, we're not working. We're doing a little podcast episode right here.
Boys.
Damn, you're not trying to work?
Yeah, I'm trying to work. From here, I'm going to the session. I told you you can ride to the session too.
What session, bro?
You remember KZ?
Who?
KZ.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
He dropped a bag of yay one time in the studio by mistake.
Hey, we.
Young boy.
Oh shit.
Now, why? Where's that session at?
Studio Center.
The Gino on there?
Nah. It's, I don't know, some other shit, bro.
Talk to me, bro.
No, I don't know, bro. I have no idea. I haven't seen the nigga in like 5 years. He has a session out there. He told me come through. He wanted to fucking work and listen to some shit and record and shit. He's been cutting records out there. But I'm doing this podcast right now. We're live right now. Say what's up to the people one time.
It's cracking.
Yeah.
Yer. And it should be done soon, and then I'm gonna go there. It's down the street. Studio Center from here. So I'm saying if you want to come through here first and we ride out there, if not, whatever. We can meet out there, whatever you want.
Got some of that yank on you or what?
Yeah, it's that champ funk.
Got some yank?
I got some champ funk.
I need that yank, nigga. That shit that just yanks. You feel me? That yank.
Oh my god.
I got some of that yank.
Fire trees from now on. From right now on, it's called that yank. You feel me? That yank.
That's gonna be our intro. That's our intro right there.
They said they're gonna use that for the intro of the show.
Yank.
I want 10%, dog. Don't fuck with me.
Never mind.
Don't fuck with me.
He said don't fuck with me.
Never mind.
$3.99.
Hey, yeah, bro, slide through.
All right, dog.
Yo,
That yank.
I need some of that yank.
That daddy yank.
Daddy
Ooh.
Yank. The Daddy Yank stank.
Oh shit.
Daddy Yankee leg.
What were we talking about before Robin called us?
That yank doodle.
I can't call it.
can't
We're
call it
talking about
either.
prior convictions.
Oh yeah, we were talking
Nah,
about.
was it Jugo? What we talking about, Jugo?
Oh,
I'm
Jugo.
Richard Pryor. Got a couple Pryors.
Damn.
I'm Richard Nixon. I got all the
Richard
fixins.
Pryor convictions.
All right, so Jesse, we want to sell some Jugo, bro.
You want to sell some Jugo?
We want to sell it on the podcast.
What's the juice on Jugo?
Jugo.
Magnifique.
We'll be honest. We might have to rebrand.
Why's that?
Might keep the same name. We're gonna keep the same
Because
name.
of the Jewel Bros.
I don't know, man. Keep it true with you guys. You guys are a real audience. And we just got into this shit, you know? We're like, yo, let's try to hit this space, see what happens. And this shit kind of, I don't want to say blew up because that's, you know, some weird shit to say, but by like our own expectations, it kind of blew up a little bit quicker than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
Describe what Jugo is.
Yeah, explain the product for us.
so Jugo is, I smoke these things right here, which is called a Juul. I'm sure everybody's very familiar with what this is. And very convenient, very sleek little thing you keep in your pocket and you don't got to do much with it.
Yep.
But what's sucks about it being so small is that the battery is not too hardy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It dies pretty quickly.
7 milliamps.
Yeah. So while you're out
To be
and
precise.
so while you're out and especially when you need it the most, while you're out fucking drinking, you're chilling, festival, outdoors, fucking anything you can imagine
On
that
the
you're
go.
not inside your home or car,
Mm-hmm.
and your shit dies. It's a fucking mission. Like, what do? You're gonna ask a bartender, like, plug it into the fucking thing for you, go to the car. Or if you're a smoker, you're gonna end up smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So
is the the whole
The
point.
whole fucking
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
So fucking, you know, that shit would happen all the time. And me and Chris would switch, you know, Chris and Equal.
Yep.
We would switch jewels. Like, my shit would be dead and his shit wouldn't be dead. And I'd be like, yo,
Oh.
let me hold your battery real quick. Bam. And then
Back
we
and
were
forth.
like, we started thinking, we're like, yo, let's make a regular charger, like USB, that, you know, plug it into the brick kind of charger
Yeah.
for the jewel that you can wear around your wrist. And let's
Oh, smart.
call it jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Hey.
But like make it look not swagged out, it's like blinged out, but enough that it's not like an eyesore and you could like, kind of wear it.
Yeah.
But if your shit, you know, you could plug it in anywhere. But then we're like, yeah, what sucks is that again, if you're not at the crib or in the whip, fucking useless. Like, what do you do with that shit? So then we were doing the direct TV shit and Stars, you know, all the channels, they send you like little promotional like shit to give away and shit.
Like the cardboard cutouts and all that stuff.
Exactly. Stars sent us those little fans. I don't know if you ever seen them, little
Yeah,
fans.
yeah.
And they spin and they give you wind for like girls to take selfies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, yo,
There you go.
if that shit takes power out,
Mm-hmm.
there has to be a way to like, you know,
Charge.
take power out. So we got not gonna go too deep, but we started cutting shit up and like doing shit until
Put
we
it
figured
together.
out how it worked.
Frankensteined it.
And sent that shit off to production. Long story short, that shit started working. Started calling smoke shops, just cold calling, just kind of like from the shit that we've learned from like RV and all these places. And
Oh
shit.
yeah.
And
Fire.
Calling these vape shops and
pretty much
tobacco
homie.
shops and shit.
Yeah,
Vape
man.
shops and doo-wops.
And doo-wops and skibbity doos.
And skibbity bops.
Dog, you get that shit in
Poopity
like some
scoop.
gas stations, some chains.
We
like,
haven't tapped into any gas stations at all. That's what people at the trade show like.
Gas
There was a
station-
couple big dogs from gas stations that were like, "Yo, you're tripping,
them
bro."
Patels of
Really?
fucking.
Yeah, they were like, "You're tripping."
Why?
Cause like smoke shop is cool and it's millions and millions of dollars, right? But it's like novelty. It's like
Yeah.
college kids. People go in there, they spend 30 minutes, they look around. It's like,
It's a specific demographic
Right.
that goes
Exactly.
to smoke shops.
but what makes Juul a $30 billion industry is it's where the nigga goes after work quietly and spends his check on his pack of pods and goes back home just like he did on a pack of cigarettes.
Right.
He's not going to the smoke shop. He's not posting it online. He's not
Right.
doing shit. He's just every day for fucking 30 years buying his pods for his device. So smoke shops is dope, but like gas stations, bro, if we could get in there, it's over, So that's what we're working on
Gas
now.
station everywhere.
Well, what you got to do
Real
is
estate.
start some kind of campaign where you ask your audience to go to gas stations and ask for it.
That's true too.
You know?
You got to ask your audience to say, hey, go ask for Jugo at your nearest Citgo. Whatever it may be.
Is it out anywhere? Like any like specific like?
Hell yeah, bro. We're like in almost 500 stores now.
Shit.
Yeah,
Good
we're in
shit,
a lot of
bro.
stores. After the trade show, we're in a lot more stores now too.
That's a W. That's a good
It's a-
old George W.
It's a decent George W, bro. And it was cool is that, like I said, it's a space that I wasn't really familiar with and shit.
Yeah.
So to be able to like make some kind of splash and shit is like, all right.
What type of shit did they have in the trade show?
A lot of CBD, bro.
Yeah?
I'm gonna tell you like 70% was CBD probably, yeah. That's just hitting right now. Kratom was hitting too.
Kratom too, right?
Kratom was hitting
Yeah.
too.
What's Kratom?
Kratom is what would you describe it as? It's like a
Kratom
replacement
is
for
a-
like
It's a relative to the coffee plant, and
Mm.
it's basically they take the leaves and they grind it up, and there's
Oh.
like,
You told me about it, yeah.
yeah,
they kind of
exactly.
say they use it to take people off narcotics and shit, like or
Yeah.
like heroin and shit.
It hits the same opioid receptors that heroin and shit does.
Wow, how is that legal, bro? What?
But
crazy.
yeah, and it still gives you a euphoric high. Apparently, I never tried it because like that shit is so out there for me
I'm
that
not
I'm
trying to
like,
try that shit
I'm
either,
not
but-
trying to. Yeah, I'm not
Hey,
trying to
you
be
want
on
some
that.
legal heroin, bro?
That's
Here.
Now,
It's
supposedly they
coffee.
use it for like people that are winding down
Yeah. Right.
to not have to use, meds
Supposedly.
and shit.
Well, these rehab centers already use something that's like an in between. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
It's like methanol or someone along those lines.
Not
That-
fentanyl, right?
No. But it's like an in between. It's what now they're trying to push kratom to be. Like the in between drug for rehab centers. I was working with the home. I don't know if, Mikey. Fuck it. We're working with Mikey. He's doing the whole the kratom shit too,
Word.
and he was using CBD also actually as the as like the main what's it called resource over there at his rehab centers.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's like gray area for the kratom and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's-
gray. I
There's
mean,
a lot
it's-
of like regulation and shit, and like you can't really advertise it.
Talking about Mikey Miller, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you would. I don't know. I don't know if it's
Shout out to
illegal.
Mikey, dog.
I mean, you just threw his last name in there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We were talking about it being legal, so I'm over here like.
No, it's legal. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's legal in Florida too.
If you need some
It's
kratom,
just
contact Mikey Miller.
Some business plans in the works,
I should have called him Bronx Mikey or something like that. I don't know why I say, There's other identifiers.
Boogie down, Mike.
Boogie Down Mike.
Boogie
Dragon
Down
Mike.
Mike.
Now
Yeah.
I'm naming like all his aliases. Damn, I'm like really going in on him, dude.
He's gonna be in the back like, damn, this nigga never said Dragon Mike.
Yeah.
No, because nobody refers to you as that.
Only on back in the day on Instagram.
What was that? No, that was MySpace, I think.
Me
Might
and
have been
Spacio.
MySpace, yeah. That's funny, dude. Fucking Mikey. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about legal heroin, bro. I mean, I would try.
I don't think it's
it.
legal heroin.
Nah, it's not. It's not to that extent.
I don't know how I
It
feel
hits
about
the same
shooting up
receptors. It
legal
doesn't-
heroin.
The real way I heard about it is when you're coming off of heroin and you're in rehab.
It's
you
like a
get-
pill, then.
It's
Is it
basically
a pill?
what's.
I think it's like a pill or like a drink.
it comes.
Or some shit.
It's a powder. It's
something like
leaves.
that, yeah.
It's leaves that are ground up
It's a
into
powder?
a powder.
Cool, and then you like put it under a spoon.
You put it up your butthole.
Yeah.
Fucking,
It's straight up
warming
suppositories or parachuting.
That's
Really?
all it is.
That's
big
the
dog.
only way to take it.
That's
bro.
all it is. Hardcore
Nah, it comes,
shit, bro.
comes in a powder. We sell that shit by the kilo. You know how G that is? If
Yeah.
you're fucking
Want a
doing
couple
deals over
keys?
the phone, selling keys, that
the-
shit's fire.
by the
We in a
bale.
workplace too.
You better have a big cuff on your dress shirt, like a tall
and you
cuff.
better have a pocket knife
Yeah.
to stab it with
For real.
and
Try it out.
break it open.
You better have a big cuff with a pinstripe shirt. Like it better be some G shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your like gold cuff links and all that. You know,
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
even the little gold chain that holds your tie in place. That's a boss move. That little chain. You know what I'm talking about? That's a G move.
You talking about the grandfather clock? Or
No, you put a little chain like on your shirt and it holds your tie in place and it's gold. Boom. Make sure your tie stays right in the middle with what? With expensive, opulent jewelry.
That's some Suge Knight shit.
Right? Suge Knight. Hasbro bringing you Suge Knight action figures.
What's
coming
that
soon.
timer? Let the people know what that timer is.
The timer is to make sure that I know how long the segment is going
Oh, okay.
because our cameras like to turn themselves off.
Is that
No, it's just because we have to keep it moving.
Yeah. Ting ting ting.
You got a session to go. You got a session.
Yeah. We can wrap it up anyways.
We're
talked
trying to get
about-
some Popeyes.
Oh,
I'm getting
wow.
hungry. We're talking about it.
We didn't order the Popeyes.
We never got the Popeyes.
Damn, you're still thinking about that?
For the reaction video, like, subscribe.
Yo, you know what I've been doing? You ever seen that video on Instagram of that fat guy? I think he passed away, but it was like a chef show on like a public access or something. He's like, and it says some shit like, "Oh, guys be afraid to moan, but I'm in my girl's ear like this," and it's like a fat guy. He's like, so good and tasty.
Damn.
Bro, every time I eat some shit, I don't give a fuck where we are. Rachel gets to bed, so I'll be like, so good and tasty.
Yeah.
She's
You gotta
like,
pull
I
that
hate
shit
that. She goes, I hate it. Don't do it.
I gotta peep that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna
Oh,
find
man.
it. But yeah, man, it's been a good episode here. Is there anything else anybody wants to say? Speak now or forever hold your penis.
I just want to say all things suggested and presented.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby, arguably innocent.
Oh my. Oh my God.
And,
Bill Cosby.
Free Bill Cosby, fan.
So
That's a real
good.
fan. That's a real fan.
Yo, for real.
just-
So
You
good
say that and
tasty.
I think about the pudding face.
Yeah.
Oh, pudding face
Yeah.
ass.
All right. Well, welcome back to the end of another episode.
It's the worst.
It's the worst podcast. Don't forget to hate, dislike,
Send your hate mail and your
unsubscribe,
comments.
Pull your dick out.
and we'll see you in another 7 or 8 weeks. Peace.
Peace.
It's not over. Don't pull your dick out.
This shit really gets worse every time.
Boys.